Minasan, konnichiwa. Carl desu. Yokozo Aeronauticae. Well, good day to everybody. This is Carl. Welcome to Aeronautica. Today, we will be reviewing more liveries. This time, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. And there's a rumor that the model themselves will have an update, which includes the belly UV and the long-awaited Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engine customization. To start off, a Japan Airlines Boeing 787-9, tail registry Juliet Alpha 882 Juliet, JA882J. What do you think of this livery? Let's start from the tail area. Fine placement of the logo at the vertical. With the rest of the tail area, it's vertically stretched. Yeah, this should compress it a bit to match the real 882. And the UNICEF logo. On the real plane, it's 3.5 windows long. And it's a bit, stretch it down a bit. It should fit should be the size of the cabin door. The flag of Japan. The One World logo is large. And the Japan Airlines text, yep, also stretched vertically. And then only the A and I touch the second door for the port side. There's that 882. Perfect placement. Under the wing. And that's about it. Alongside the SATCOM, it could be placed here when customization is available. So for this part, it's just the stretching. Just see some compression, and this could be moved closer away from the nose. The N and I touching the door. Now for the other side. Same stretching issue. And also A and I should be the one touching the door. Compress it and then move it away from the nose. Yeah, you could make this a bit smaller. And there's your Japan Airlines 7879. Next is the United Airlines 7879, November 459er 56. What do you think of this livery? I can notice the tint of gold. Out in the sun for long? Okay. 6 circles. Yeah, Yeah, this is too tinted. It needs more gold, or is it intended for the sun, or for the tail light? Right, the flag of the United States, 1/2 windows long, looks consistent. Now the font of the tail registration. Yeah, this could be a bit compressed. So it's 787 and the Dreamliner logo. The crescent is a bit stretched, or it's just, yeah, the limitations of the PNG. Detail. Now for the nose area. Star Alliance logo is a bit larger. Just be the like 3/4 of the cockpit window. This thing on the side needs to be smaller. And the United text needs to be bolder and compressed as well. This vertical part of the D needs to be touching the door. And the curve half, and then this stretched and not bolded. And the registration and the ETOPS accounted for. Now for the starboard. The U placed correctly, and as I said, it needs to be bolded and a bit compressed. And the same blue thing needs to be like 3/4 the size of the window. Starline's logo is needs to be the size of the cockpit window. Some of the details. Right, the registration must be in line with the first window. Must be parallel to the United States. Yeah, just move a bit forward. Then the 787 text, a bit in line with the cabin door here. It's move it a bit back. And yeah, so only L and I must be inside the cabin door, and then NER outside. Well then, seems decent quality, but other than the tint on the gold, looks decent. And there's your United 7879, the Continental Hybrid. Next one here is a Qantas 7879, Victor Hotel Dash Zulu November Alpha. From the nose, it's named as the Great Southern Land. Some kind of, looks like a song or something. Like a little silver root detail. What do you think of this livery? Possibly too much silver there. You need to make this smaller. And there needs to be more white, less silver and red. Push back a bit. The cabin room can be a bit bigger here. There's the gray. I think it's mixing up the land grays being gradient there. There's November Alpha. It could be a bit smaller. So the ZNA, that's 4 windows Yeah, 4.5 windows long. Then the Dreamliner logo. It's 8 windows long. Looks good. Spirit of Australia. Spirit is 4 windows. Of is 1.5. Australia. I think it's 6.5 windows long. Yeah, 6. Looks good. Now for the Qantas. Oh, it looks perfect. It's somewhat perfect, that is. It's the A. Oh, I think this might be brighter than I thought. Yeah, S is 3 windows long. Right, this side looks perfect, at least. And then the registration under the wing. Yeah, it could be moved a bit up. It's up closer to the edge. So this side here looks perfect, or almost perfect, given the tail. More white. There's your great southern land. Now for the other side. Starboard. So A again, touching the second door. The Q is 3.5 windows long. The S is also 3 windows long. You can say it's perfect or almost perfect. The registration. It's 4 windows apart. 4.5 windows long. And the Dreamliner, 8 windows long. So it looks perfect or almost perfect. Yeah, and there's your Qantas Boeing 787-9. Yeah. More white at the tail area, though. Next, we will now go for the 10s. Starting with this one of KLM, the Papa Hotel Dash Bravo Kilo Lima, PH-BKL. What do you think of this livery? The Blauw. Some bluebird. Alright, so the registration, it's almost 4 windows long. The Dutch and European Union flags, 3 windows long, or almost 3 windows long. The 78710 logo, accounted for. Perfect placement on the tail area. Oh dear. Yeah, the blue and white sheet line. Yeah, the blue should be the one touching the bottom part of the cabin doors. There shouldn't be any white. Flying Dutchman is 5 windows long. Right, this shouldn't touch. The KLM logo on the engine side. both sides that is. Yeah, the detail kit needs to be further apart and parallelly consistent with the KLM logo. May need to remake the detail kit, that is. I think it doesn't come with the registration under the wing, but on the real plane it has. Alright, so the KLM logo is 5 windows long. The Druifje is 3. Yeah, France KLM logo. Sky Team. Placed perfectly. So overall, the side, almost perfect. You just need to lower this blue stripe. No whites through the cabin doors. There's no detailing on the nose gear doors. A bit of an oversight there. Now the starboard. Muscari. It's not Blauw. No, this shouldn't be. Okay, I think the artist copied the Blauw text instead of Muscari. For the starboard, it says Blauw, not Muscari. There's your usuals, the Sky King logo and the Air France KLM logo. These could be closer to the nose. And the KLM Royal Dutch Airs. Okay, these are swapped. The artist has not seen both sides. That's why you have to look at photos of both sides of the plane. So the KLM should be here, Royal Dutch Airlines around here. Engine, the detail could be red lines further away from the blade, the opening. So European Union, Netherlands, PH-BKL. Okay, so the Flying Dutchman would be closer to the tail area. Make sure it's parallel with the L end. So shouldn't cross there. And the perfect placement of the KLM logo. And there's your KLM 78710, the Druifje Muscari. Next 10 is the EVA Air, or EVA Air, Bravo-17813. What do you think of this? Alright, so wrong font use. The 1 doesn't have a serif line there. It's just a straight line 1. And the 7, yeah, you need to change the font. The font of the tail registration. Needs to be more simpler than this. 7 has a hook. 1 has a hook as well. The Boeing logo. Good placement there. Oh yes. To compare, there must be more white. So this green needs to be less green at the tail area. Dreamliner, it's almost 6 windows long. The real plane, it's exactly 6 windows long. So stretch this a bit. And there should be the registration around here. And the GE logo, it's not monochrome. So it should be gray instead of blue. As well as on both sides. There's the GE logo. Yeah, this should be monochrome, gray. Yeah, there's the GE logo should be here and here as well. Now the text. So registration, 3 windows long. Yeah, also change the font. Right, the R should be touching the 3rd window, this window too. Then it's 4 windows apart. Yes, so yeah, the fuselage text might need a bit of compressing, then a bit away from the nose. Star Alliance logo. Yeah, a bit further up. A bit up. And the sun is about to set. Right, let's make this quick. Now for the starboard. Okay, I've not forgotten the 1-3 on the nose gear door. That's right. Alright, so move the Star Alliance logo up a bit. Alright, it's parallel. Okay. Right, 4 windows long. The placement's better than on the port side. 3 windows long. This window long. This number of windows long. This is good. Got a Dreamliner. And yes, the tail area. And the logo. The evergreen logo. A decent placement. There's your EVA, your EVA. Just get some less green on the tail. Finally, we got this United Airlines in the EVO Blue, November 14019. What do you think of this livery? It has the Continental Airlines hybrid nose cap. Okay, I don't see the detail on the nose gear door. Yeah, it's night. There's not much light unless I spawn it out. Alright, so 4 curves. Okay, so the United logo, the globe, needs to be a bit smaller because we need the 4th curve needs to be visible. This is bluer than I thought. Not. It needs more shade, meaning more black shade on the curve here. Now the flag of the United States isn't facing the nose. The stars aren't facing forward, just faces the tail. And it needs more black. Change the font as well. This needs more shade on the tail registration. And the numbering on the manufacturing number on the door. Dreamliner is 6 windows long. And I guess this, since this window is closed always, you need to move the flag and registration forward. So it's 6 windows long, this needs to be smaller. And the SATCOM option could be here. Alright, so okay, this looks good enough. The vertical line of the D fits with the second door. And yes, the entire fuselage text is aligned correctly. And the Starlines logo is bigger than seeing on the real plane. You could make this smaller, and the slogan, slogan as well, move it a bit up, make sure it's in line with the main door, and then the hybrid radome. It's like from August 2023 to April 2024. Hopefully the artist would also make a like a second or third main livery 1 ID that has both the actual one and then the Continental like this one. Now for the other side. Or in this case, it's the U that is further away. Most of the U, you need to get a touch of this end here. Some of the blue could be outside the door. And the D is correctly placed, so move it a bit away from the nose. The same logo, we also look at, I don't see any detail on the nose gear doors. And that's about it. Okay, so these details are accounted for. The detail kit is it's a slight mistake. It's closer to the opening. It needs to be a bit away, like around here somewhere. And finally, the tail area. So, as I said, should be 1 window further from the tail because this is blocked. The flag should start here, then change the text, and the color needs more shading, and like it's a blackish blue. Dreamliner should also start from the second window, from the tail, and this one here too, and the logo. And there's your United Airlines Boeing 787-10. Who knows what the remodel update will be for the 787 family. With that, see you on the next video. Bye bye.